Welcome to Animals Wow TV. Today, we'll look at stories of wild animals that reunited with humans who took care of them. Stay until the end. You won't believe what happened to one of the kings of the jungle. In 2019, PBS ran a documentary series on animal reunions. The episodes featured wild chimpanzees, gorillas, elephants, and other wildlife reuniting with the humans that cared for them. The humans featured in the series included Jane Goodall, whose groundbreaking work with chimpanzees since 1960 has led to influential discoveries and research about these primates. And also controversial conservationist Damien Aspinall, who used his inherited millions to create wildlife parks. He was featured reuniting with a gorilla he had raised, but had released back into the wild. But the animals and people in these PBS documentaries aren't the only ones who have touching reunions. Here's Limbani, a critically endangered chimpanzee from the Zoological Wildlife Foundation in Miami, who reunited with his former foster parents, Jorge and Tania Sanchez. In the wild, animals that are born weak are often left to die. Limbani was born that way, so his mother rejected him. Luckily, he got very loving foster parents. He developed pneumonia, but his foster parents took care of him round the clock for the first few months of his life, until his health improved. He was eventually transferred to his current home, but Jorge and Tania visit Limbani as much as they can, and Limbani always greets his foster parents with hugs and kisses. Their reunion only shows that even wild animals can be grateful to and love humans that show them a bit of care and kindness. Sometimes, these reunions happen several times, but the excitement of the animals in seeing their human caregivers don't seem to wane one bit. Just look at Malkia and Adelle, who were also rejected by their lioness mother when they were cubs. Good thing though, they were handed over to a big cat rescue center in Slovakia and were raised by Michaela Zimanova, who acted as a godmother as they grew up. Now fully grown, the two lions still act like tiny kittens whenever Michaela visits them. Here's a video of them bounding up to Michaela and standing on their hind legs to give her big hugs. Michaela sometimes reunites with the lions as much as 3 times a month, but the two still get very excited every time they see her. She's one of only 3 people who are allowed to get this close to these fierce animals. Before we go to our next story, please take a moment to like and subscribe to our channel. Remember to hit the notification button for regular updates of our exciting animal videos. Not all reunions end as happily as Limbani's story or Malkia and Adelle's reunions. In early 2020, the story of an emaciated 20-year-old lion who reunited with the human he considers as his mother went viral. The lion's name was Jupiter. His lioness mother, who was a circus lion, died at childbirth. Jupiter was abused at the circus and even had his claws cut off. When he was a 3-month-old cub, Jupiter was rescued and brought to the Villa Lorena Animal Sanctuary in Cali, Colombia. The sanctuary was a refuge for animals that were abused by owners. It had birds with beaks cut off, monkeys that were beaten badly, and jaguars and tigers that were used as mascots by drug kingpins. The owner of the villa, a lady named Ana Julia Torres, emphasized that the sanctuary was not a zoo, but a sort of hospital and pension home where the animals could heal. She considered all of the animals as her children, but Jupiter held a special place in her heart. This lion and human duo actually became famous for videos of Jupiter giving Ana Julia ferocious hugs and kisses every time they were together. But in 2017, local authorities confiscated Jupiter, claiming that the villa didn't have the proper documentation and facilities to keep wild animals. They also accused Ana Julia of mistreating the wild animals in the sanctuary. Jupiter was transferred to the Los Caimanes Zoo in Cordoba. That's where Jupiter's horror story began. Vets didn't know the reason why, but Jupiter suddenly lost his appetite and started to lose weight rapidly. From 250 kilograms, 550 pounds, he dropped down to just 90 kilos. Pictures of an emaciated Jupiter went viral on social media, where a campaign was launched to help him. The whole of Colombia rallied behind the campaign. Ana Julia traveled 750 kilometers to be beside Jupiter. She said that she could hardly recognize Jupiter when she saw him again. He was practically skin and bones, could hardly stand up or eat, and always had a vacant look in his eyes. "I knew I had to come and see him," Ana Julia told reporters. "I need to look after him so he knows his mother is here. They have a special connection as mother and son, a loving connection." The Colombian Minister of Defense, Carlos Holmes Trujillo, approved Jupiter's transfer via an Air Force plane. This animal should never have left, nor have been mistreated. Cali's mayor, Jorge Ivan Ospina, had once said, as Cali's local authorities prepared accommodations for the lion. The Attorney General's office began an animal cruelty inquiry. A committee of veterinarians was tasked to nurse Jupiter back to health, but the medical treatment given to the lion was ineffective. Jupiter was diagnosed with liver and kidney cancer. He passed away in March 2020. Sadly, this was a case of hindsight coming to humans a little too late. Now we've lost a majestic creature that could have roared like the king that he was. There you have it, our stories of animals reuniting with their human caretakers. Do you have a story similar to these reunions? Share your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to click the like button and to subscribe to our channel. And while you're here, you might want to check out our video of wild animals that saved human lives.